shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Volunteers will put total weather to crank us up. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Tennessee's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Finds his big tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Dotson. Here's a heat. He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football in a big...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pocket breaking down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed them.
And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. He's now up to 71 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. On second and goal, he carries again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Third down coming up after the completion. Back to throw, it's Dotson. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be knocked down. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Jocelyn. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Finds his man. It's Jocelyn. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Jocelyn. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. Texas A&M going up tempo. Going to swing it on second down. And some room to work. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Quarterback making checks. From the gun. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Makes the grab on the left. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop now to see what they do on fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes the grab past the marker. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown Volunteers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Dotson. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick... the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Vols are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away. One, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Green 25.
Looking to throw again. He's going to take off. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Dotson. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding. A bit of running room on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. At midfield, he's got room.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got it first himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.